to my project, the Wiki Project for the Harvard course. So as you can see, the URL displays wiki, and if you go to any entry, CSS for example, you are presented with this URL as it is in the specification. So this is for the first specification or first requirements. So and also it can be seen that it carries the name CSS in the title. So if you test or put in any entry that is not within the storage and click enter, you are presented with this page not found. Then for the next requirement, clicking on any of these entries here would take you directly to the entry page. So Django, for example, you're taken to this entry page. Going back, click on HTML, you're taken to this entry page. Then for the next requirement, that's for the search functionality. So if you type in HTML, for example, it takes you directly to the HTML entry page. So and if you type in let's say a substring of an entry, so let's say Jeng, for example, takes you to the available entries for that substring, which is Django in this case. Also for the requirement, it states that clicking on this should take you directly to the entry page. So if you click on this, it takes you directly to the entry page. For the next requirement, that is the create a new page. So when you click on create a new page, you are presented with these two. So if you click on something that already exists like HTML, some texts, and click on save, you are presented with an error message saying the entry already exists. But if you go back and type in something that doesn't exist, like test, for example, some texts, and click on save, so it takes you directly to the entry page, which is this. It saves it and takes you directly to the entry page. Then for the next requirements, so going to CSS, for example, you can see we have the edit button. So clicking on the edit button, you are taken to edit a page to edit the Markdown, which you already can see is pre-populated in the text area. So let's just add some text. So click on save. So as you can see, the change made is saved and the program also directs or redirects the user directly to the entry page as required in the specification. For the next requirements, the random page. So going back to home button, clicking on random, we are taken to a random page. Clicking on random again, a random entry page. Clicking on random, CSS, Django, CSS, Django, Python, Django, Python, Django, HTML. And for the next requirement, all the content of the Markdown are converted to HTML. So if you check on CSS, we can see it's converted to HTML before being displayed to the user. Check Django, converted as well. Click on HTML, it's converted as well. Python, converted as well.